All right, hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I hate myself that I said that. So today we're talking about probably my most requested topic, and that is plate carrier setup. So we're gonna get into that in a second, but before we get started, I just wanna say a quick thank you to all of the frontline employees and essential employees. Just those of you who are out there helping to take care of those people who are in need. So firefighters, paramedics, police officers, anybody who works at a hospital, not just nurses, doctors, CT techs, people working in registration, janitors, all those people are vital, and they're all being exposed daily and just making sure that we can beat this thing together. So I know it kind of sucks, but we'll make it through. And just to kind of give you guys an update, for those of you who don't know, my family has been impacted by this in a large way. So we've had 5 positive tests in our family, and we've already lost 1 family member. My wife is actually a CT tech, and she's exposed daily. She scans patients as they come in. So what you guys do is really important, and I'm really thankful for all of you. And so we're praying for all you guys that are out there. And then anybody who's been sick and suffering from it or has a family member who's dealing with it, praying for you guys. But enough of that. Let's get into today's topic, which is plate carriers. So we're gonna hop into that. So today, talking plate carriers. So real quick, before we dive into this, I'm going to use the phrase task specific a lot. And the reason being is usually I use mission specific, but when people hear mission specific, they think operator or like professional end user. So we're going to say task specific just to keep any kind of confusion out of this this conversation. So really quick about what I'm running. I've got the First Spear Strandhogg. And a quick disclaimer, I did get this as a partial payment for a project that I worked on. So that's not uncommon for what I do. Sometimes to just bring the actual out-of-pocket cost down for people. They'll say, hey, we'll give you, this amount, X amount of dollars plus this product, or like, hey, would you be interested in this? So that's how I got this. So just want to be upfront and out there about that. It is just quick about it. It is a modular platform, meaning you can change some of the things on it. The cummerbund, you can change the straps, couple of things. It comes bare, just slick, and then you can add on whatever you want. So I've been running the Strandhogg for 6-7 months now. You've seen it in other videos in different configurations and things like that, but we'll just go through. So I mentioned in the belt video that I typically have it set up for the tactical games. But given that the tactical games aren't happening anytime soon because of all the lockdowns and travel restrictions, it is set up for my current task, which is just worst case scenario, something happens and I need to use this out to protect myself, or when I'm out at training courses or whatever. So that's why you only see the double stack taco right here. So these are all high-speed gear tacos. I got the double stack here. I run 1 pistol, 1 rifle. Got the Thyrm Cellvault in here with some 1-2-3s, as well as a couple 20-32s, whatever they are. And that's for my scope. Pistol taco and rifle taco. And what I've got in here is Surefire EDCL2 with the Thyrm switchback on there. So that just makes it easy to access for either hand, whether I'm doing it for admin or searching or whatever. I can just pull it out and got it there. And then this rifle taco, I've got a cat tourniquet stage along with a marker. Use the marker to mark your time, or also to mark targets when we're out on range. So this is I actually got this, so Average Joe's patch. I know some of you are going to ask about this. These are not for sale currently. These are given out at the Average Joe's Range Day, and it's just a way for us to show our appreciation to the guys who come out and train. It's just a kind of like an OG special memento. There may be a version up for sale in the future. We've got some other plans and stuff with these coming out. There will be more Average Joe's Range Days. We're just waiting for ammo prices to come down, as well as travel restrictions to go down. And a lot of people are out of work right now, so we don't want to put any additional strain on anyone. So there's that. So you may be able to see this right here and probably wondering what this is. Bottle opener. I don't actually keep this behind my rifle mag. I just have it in case, range stuff. You get thirsty sometimes. So, Topo Chico. It wouldn't be Jim's Goon Life without Topo Chico. So, this right here, little admin pouch. This is actually from First Spear. I actually picked this up because of Kevin Ross. So if you watch the Chart Pushing Forward series, he had this on there. He used it as a med kit. I don't know how he got his med kit in there, but if you see the size of his arms, I'm pretty confident that's how he shoved everything in there. I use it more of just an admin pouch. It's just a bunch of random stuff, so I can give you a little peek in there. You've seen these before. These are just lens cleaners because glasses. I've also got a lighter in here because homies like to smoke out on the range. Cigars, not that that dank stuff. We save that for later. And then I occasionally keep like a training card in there, so just like a list of drills we're running for the day, or note cards. I'll keep note cards in there for to mark targets. So we use note cards. We've been trying to push our standards higher and make it more difficult on ourselves, so decreasing the size of the target we're trying to hit. So we use little note cards and we just spray them on there, and it makes it really easy. Got that from Brandon, 9-banger, so shout out to Brandon on that one. Yeah, so that's from First Spear. That's pretty much it as far as like the front goes. I keep it pretty slick. If you've seen it in the past, I was running 3 of these on here and it sticks out pretty far. And that was just specifically for the tactical games, because you have to be able to carry 5 pistol and 5 rifle mags, which I don't necessarily agree with, but it, you know, it's for the games, right? But this is how I would set it up for my specific task of self-defense or outrunning classes. I've never been to a class where I really needed more than this, and you're like, okay, it's only 1 rifle, 1 pistol, but on top of my belt, if I've got my belt with me, so I've got a mag in the rifle, at least a mag on the belt, and then 2 pistol mags on the belt, and then 1 in the pistol. So there's plenty of ammo there. If I'm in a real world situation where I need more than that, I mean, I'm not out running operations all night. I'm not a part of a team out shooting. I don't plan on being in a sustained firefight to go through that many rounds. And if I am, well, you know, I'll deal with that when I get there. But this is what I have for me. So this usually rides in the front seat with me in my truck. The other thing about First Spear, which most people already know, is their tube system. So we have these, and they're just a quick up or down. They come off and on, and then they just slide down. You can go up with it too, just whatever's easier for you. It's really nice. So I will say the only downside to this, the only drawback, and this is something I talked to with so all my buddies that are LE. So we talked to this. I talked with Brandon about this at length, and he said, you know, it's great if you're military. This is awesome because your kit is probably set and you're wearing this all the time. Or if you're a cop and you wear your vest all the time, this is perfect. But if you're like a lot of officers in our area who have to wear their soft armor under their uniform and they're not wearing their vest all day, they're not wearing their level 3 or level 4 plates, or level 4 plates all day. They're not wearing their plate carrier all day. That's only in like special situations where they'll pull it out and put it on. The issue with that then becomes, this is not adjustable, right? It's not well, it is, but it's not a quick adjustment. So you can adjust it here in the back. So this actually opens up, it's Velcro in there. You size the cummerbund, you slide it through, and it's got hook and loop on the inside and it stays there. It doesn't move. Haven't had any issues with it. But the problem is if one day you are wearing your soft armor and the next day you're not, there's going to be a discrepancy in how it fits. It's going to be loose, right? So the way this is designed is we've actually got a place for plates here. So this is going to be your front outside, right? But then on the other side, you're going to see another opening there. And that's actually a slot for your soft armor to go in there. You can wear, some guys have like a cooling thing in there and some other things, but that is, so that your soft armor is in there already, your hard armor is already in there, and so you have it set. That's a personal thing. I mean, that's gonna be for you to decide. For me, I don't ever wear soft armor. I'm not LE, I don't have to deal with that issue, so this works for me. I don't have issues, but for some people, it may be an issue, especially if you're LE. So just something to consider as you're thinking about maybe purchasing this, or maybe thinking about using the tube system. I know there's a couple other brands that are now using the tube system. It is great. I enjoy it. It is super easy off and on. And then they have it up here for your shoulder straps as well. So yeah, so it's great. Talking about the cummerbund really quick, on the inside of the cummerbund, it's set up to where you can run outside pouches here, run your soft armor, and they also make a couple of inside where you can run mags inside of here as well. So that's all, you know, preference. It's modular, allows you to do a couple different things. And really quick about the inside of the carrier, it breathes really well. I've never had any issues with like it being like feeling like I'm just burning up in it. It breathes really well out in this summer out here in Texas. It's really humid, feels really good. So it is lightweight, it's comfortable, I really like it. So drawbacks on it that I have experienced, aside from the not being able to adjust the cummerbund, is just this right here. While the tubes are awesome and they work well for the you know, just for the cummerbund. I would probably, if I had to do it over again, I'd probably get the model without them on the shoulder straps. And the reason being is that when you go to shoulder the rifle, it typically gets in the way. And so it pushes it even further away from where I want it to be. And I'm not a big guy. I'm not really wide. I'm not really tall. So real estate is limited as it is. So that's just consideration for you. These are not the original straps on here. These are a little bit lower profile strap. What it came with were these. These are actually really, really comfortable. I really like them. The only issue was they were really thick. And again, it pushed the rifle further off from where I wanted it to be in my shoulder. So I went with these lower profile ones. They're not uncomfortable. They're just not as padded as these. So really quick on this side. So this is actually just a med pouch. So I actually got this idea from Brandon. Brandon runs he runs a pouch on the side, but it's just a general admin pouch. He's just got some general stuff in there that he needs, like I think he's got glow sticks and a couple other different things he needs. But again, it's task specific to what he does in his line of work. So for me, this is a med kit, and the reason I run it here instead of running the hanger at the bottom is because I'm not very tall, right? So I've got a short body. There's not a lot of real estate here. So I'll throw this on and let you see what that looks like. Hang on just a second. But before I do that, let me show you the back. So I run the back clean. There's nothing there. The only other thing I have here is another PID marker, personal identification marker. These are V-lights. For those of you who don't know what they are, it's just so when we're doing low light stuff or no light stuff, we can kind of see where each other are. They make some IR versions. They make different colors, but I just have these so that way when I'm out filming or if I'm doing a low light class, people know where I'm at, and then I don't get shot, right? But just in case, we wear plates. So there you go. So that's what it looks like, low light, no light. It's just so as you move around, people can kind of track your movements. So there you go. That's all that. You have a drag handle here if needed. It doesn't come with these with the hook and loop nameplate here or panel. So this was added on, but you can do as you please. If you want to run it slick, you don't want that on there. Cool, no worries. But yeah, let me pop it on and show you what it looks like when it fits on. So again, really quick on. I'm gonna sit down and do this because it's comfortable. Move this chair. But so here's what I was talking about as far as real estate goes, right? So I've got a short torso. My belt will come right here. With the hanger, it sits right over it, and then it kind of bunches up, gets in the way of mag reloads. So by putting the med pouch here, I can grab what I need out of there. No issues, right? So that's how I run it for me, and it still gives me, it's somewhat slick. When I'm running the tactical games, and I run 3 of these, right? So these are the high-speed gear tacos, the double stacks. When I run 3 of these, everything sticks out really far, puts stuff really far away from the body, as well as I have nowhere to put this stuff. So in the tactical games, I don't need a handheld light. I don't typically need backup batteries. I go get them if I need them in between stages. I was running the tourniquet on the side with this guy. Only issue being is that when it was here, again, issue with mag reloads on the side. And then when I would run, it would push the plates around to this side because this arm would catch it and it would push the, just kind of shift it just a little bit. And I didn't like that. So if this for me works for what I do, everything that I would need in a given situation is right here. I don't need more than this. I'm not breaching. I'm not doing any of those things. If I need those things, hopefully I have somebody with better experience who can help me with that. Really quick, I will say that it did obviously didn't come with the high-speed gear stuff, but what it did come with was this. And this is First Spear's little double stack. So the rifle pouches are actually molded, so there's like a little plastic injection mold that slides in it. You can actually take it out if you want. And then these are soft pouches. Only issue I had with it is there's no elasticity to these, so they only hold pistol mags or like smaller items. And again, there's no elasticity to it. So I can't put, like in here, I can put this light. I can't put the light in there because it would eventually work its way back out. That's one of the things I love about these high-speed gear tacos is that you can put different items in them and cinch them down. I can't put this tourniquet in here because of the injection molding, right? So yeah, there was some drawbacks to it, and it didn't lay flat. When I take these off or when I take everything out of these and I like lay down on it, they squish down and compress smaller. These don't. So this works a lot better for me and what I'm doing. So yeah, so there's that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I run my plate carrier. I know one question I'm gonna get is gonna be, what plates am I running? So I'm running level 3s, and they are Protex, which is Safari Lands armor. I don't really want to pull this out, but I know you guys are gonna ask to see it, so I'm gonna show you. So, ProTech Rifle Threat level 3s. You can check them out on the website, or check out their website. It has all their ratings and everything. Just to give you a quick idea of what these are. So, if you want more info, go check them out. I can't give you specifics on how they work because I haven't been shot in them, so I can't tell you. And I don't have an extra pair to shoot. So, I would highly recommend you go check out their site. But yeah, these are Safari Lands brand of plates. They're lightweight. They're awesome. They're about an inch and a quarter thick. That's again a downside, simply because I'm smaller dude, so it pushes out up in the shoulder. I've seen some that are thinner, like Velocity Systems, First Spears, but again, they're really expensive, or you don't have access to them. So, again, I like these. Haven't had any issues with them. Haven't been shot in them, so I can't really say. But yeah, I would recommend them if you're looking for a pair of plates. There's a ton of guys out there. There's a lot more information. I'll probably do a video on plates coming up in the future. But if you have any questions about my setup, or if you have any ideas about your setup or other stuff you want to see in the videos, leave it in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Karate chop that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Shove this stupid back in here. Look, I took this plate out to show you guys. So now you gotta sit there and watch me put it back in. Honestly, it's really not that bad, but being dramatic. So hey, how are you? How's quarantine going? You having a good time? You binge watch a lot of Netflix? Do you think Carol did it? I'm pretty confident she did it. You think they'll find anything? I don't know. Rumor has it they're supposed to drop a new episode. I think it drops like today or tomorrow. I don't know. But we'll find out. We will find out. So he's actually been transferred to here, to the DFW area. So we should go visit him or something. Got murals up of him over in the design district in Dallas. It's kind of cool. This is a pain. You know, like, if you've made it this far and you watch this whole thing of me struggling trying to put this in, I'm really impressed. Like, give you an Oreo. I'm gonna ship you Oreos or something. Everybody else who stopped watching, they don't know what they missed out on. Getting free Oreos shipped to them. Oreos are a commodity right now. Better yet, I'll ship you toilet. I got toilet paper. I'll ship you toilet paper. That's a real commodity. Paying for my next Try 11 in toilet paper. Forget that money paper. That ain't worth nothing. All right. We're good. Done. See you guys later. Come here, Bubba. For those of y'all that are wondering, this is the wild man that always makes all the noises and yells in the background of all the videos. Can you see yourself? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say hi. Yeah? You see your hands? Can you say hi? Can you blow him kisses? Blow him kisses. Okay. Can you say Happy Easter? Say Happy Easter. Oh, thank you, baby. Okay, go play. Go play. I'll come play with you in a second. Say bye. Say bye. Okay. Yeah, that's you. Uh-huh. Okay. Say bye. Love you.